All right, guys, welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk about Tony Gravely versus Javid Basharat. This is the second fight of the night, and it's a damn good fight. Tony Gravely is a guy that's got great wrestling and boxing, and he's fighting a guy in Javid Basharat who looks to be really good everywhere. Just maybe not, I think he can not succumb to pressure, but he can lose a fight on his back foot. I can see Tony Gravely winning a fight with pressure on the feet and takedowns. It just, Javid Basharat hasn't been defeated yet, and he's looked really good. Took out Trevin Jones in his UFC debut, and his last two wins come via second and third round submission, and that's after getting just about every other submission in the first round. But his last two opponents have been really good, and Tony Gravely, even though he's looked great in the UFC as of late, mostly, he's submittable. He's got 7 losses, all to killers. I think 7 losses. Ricky Bandejas over in Bellator, Merab Dvalishvili, Manny Bermudez, former submission artist in the UFC, Nate Maness, Brett Johns, Pat Sabatini, and Patchy Mix, a killer over in Bellator. He's lost to elite fighters. But and that speaks to the depth of his resume, the fact that he's fought all these guys. But still, I don't trust his durability in the MMA sense. I don't trust his versatility or his durability. I think he could be submitted here. I think he could be knocked out here. And I think it's more than likely to happen in rounds 2 and 3 because I just don't trust his cardio. I think that's what leads to most of his defeats. And we saw it in the Nate Maness fight. Nate Maness took him out with strikes, actually, in round 2. And, even Tony Gravely since then, or Gravely, he's had some close fights. That fight with, one close fight anyway, against Simon Oliveira, whenever that was, 6 months ago. It's not like he looked great in that fight. It looked like Simon Oliveira kind of threw the fight away with shitty tactics, poor decision making, hanging on to chokes and just dropping to his back a little too easily. And Gravely's good enough to stuff a guard. He's a good top game fighter, no doubt about it. That is his strength, despite the submission losses. And I do think that's his path to victory here against Javid Basharat, is taking him down and smothering him. And, of course, if he finds success on the feet, maybe change tactics and go that way. But I think Javid Basharat's going to be tough to bully around on the feet. He's got, I wish I wrote it down, but he's got a good amount of height and reach on Tony Gravely. But just generally speaking, you don't want to be on the feet with a guy that's twice your size. 3 times my size. Whatever. That was a shitty Conor McGregor impersonation. I can't do them. But Javid Basharat, like I said, he picked up 2 very nice wins, submission wins, and they're in rounds 2 and 3 over great competition. That bodes well for him at the UFC level. And I do think he's showed good cardio in the Trevin Jones fight, good enough cardio. I think he's going to be the fresher guy in round 3 and probably round 2. I see him making Tony Gravely work and then taking advantage of a hole in one way or another, whether it's on the feet or submission late in the fight. So I really like Javid Basharat to win via rounds 2 and 3. I wish I wrote down the odds. I can't even read it. Submission is plus 1,000 and 1,400, which I think would be most likely. But you'd probably rather just play the straight-up finish line for rounds 2 and 3 because Gravely's been taken out both ways. Those are nice long odds, and especially for what's almost a 3-2 or 2-1 favorite in Javid Basharat. And Tony Gravely via decision is how I would hedge on that. Plus 250, if he's able to maintain his cardio and he's able to find top position more than once, then, of course, Tony Gravely can win a decision. I've gone back and forth on Gravely and Gravely this whole fucking video. I'm aware of it. But anyway, my prediction, gun to my head, Javid Basharat is that good, and he gets a finish late in the fight. Second round, I'll go with submission. All right, that's about it for me, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy the fights, and I'll talk to you Sunday morning. I'll be back in my bathrobe. All right.